Okay. Okay, here we go. So we're back in 13, we did heat. Superficial heat indications, contraindications, and so now the next part is about application of superficial heat hot packs. And then 13 point, oh yeah, okay, so I think that probably needs to have it, it needs to be numbered. Start with, but let's look at this stuff. For the first paragraph, any changes? Do we need all that stuff? Answer no. Answer's always no.
Well, this is the June for the portion for the card. The test is like you created. It's hard.
Well, and just for the record though, this is, a lot of this was brought forth from the old manual, which is what the exam was built off of, so.
So there's gonna be this lag time.
And when the test was reviewed by a board member, there was only like 5 questions that we were gonna change, so it's not like a huge overhaul of the exam.
How accurate do you want the material to be?
What?
Well, the part about the sand-like silica gel, like the ones I use, they're not silica anymore. I don't know anybody makes the silica ones anymore. Mine have like a mud paste in them. It stinks.
Yeah,
I was thinking, I thought it was clay on the inside. I'm surprised to see the silica gel.
yeah,
They used to be silica, but I think they got too expensive to manufacture. People wouldn't buy them anymore.
We just remove this?
Yes.
Simply?
can we get rid of the whole first paragraph?
Just this whole section right here?
Yes.
Anybody?
Yes.
Scott says yes?
Yeah.
Karen says yes? Okay,
Is this application, is that a part of the contraindication or is it need to be?
no, it needs to be numbered, please.
Is that 13.4 application of superficial heat? Is that what we want it to be called?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is hydrocollator capitalized?
I don't know.
We like to capitalize random things.
Give me a capital P.
We need to use that parenthetical.
I don't know what that is. The hydrocollator is the thing that it goes into to stay warm and has all the water.
The water.
Yeah,
So should we just remove that?
I don't think it needs to be in the title.
Right.
Okay, so the first thing we have is a picture.
Perfect.
That was a whole paragraph that was just eliminated.
In the microwave for 6 minutes.
And then we go right into 6 to 8 layers of toweling should be wrapped around.
Before that, I should say that, like, I think the first line in the right after figure 7, where it says fresh towel should be used for each patient.
Okay, figure 6, the.
Yeah, and then that next paragraph starts with fresh towel should be used for each patient. I think that should be before we say how many towels, like, moving that.
Yeah, well, look at, this is at the very end of that section. Should that be before any of the pictures?
Yeah, we need to say how to apply hot packs.
Yeah.
How much of that? Oh,
Right. So, yeah, that last paragraph should be first. Yeah. Or close to first, or whatever.
Yeah, I'll move it in a second, just space it out.
Not sure what I am. Half of the stuff I'm like, what? Pressings. I'm good. I might be funny one. I'm definitely not leaving people on heat for 30 minutes. It's a long time.
Isn't that an antiquated?
So how would it be rewritten?
Well, we cut out that first paragraph, talked about the silica and whatnot. Do we need to say anything about that it's a pack in water? That you're gonna be looking in and out?
Pictures.
I mean, versus like, we use the moist heat pads.
Should maybe be what it says for the title instead of.
Okay, what do you want it to be called? Application of,
Moist heat. It's called, it's just, I hate that word.
Moist.
So then is this where we're gonna talk about both hydroxylator and the moist heat pads?
Is it hot?
Those,
No, there's, some PD pads, because there's dry and moist.
right,
So do you think PD pads can be
combined.
combined?
Are all of these things necessary to?
I don't think they're all set the bar, but
Are we gonna test on condoms?
well, that's part of it, but we're also, I mean, we don't necessarily test on everything that's covered in the 12 hours either. Like, what do they need to know? And then what are we testing it on? So that's not necessarily promise.
So what the, but it sounds like this is individualized
Yeah, but
for each office.
that's why it has to be in here, because there's a lot of offices that don't cover everything a CA needs to know.
Oh, okay, when they jump ship to a different.
Right, if they don't learn how to do something and they're expected to know, which happens a lot anyway.
Okay.
Not saying, I'm not like saying we should keep this in, I'm just saying that's kind of what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Just go.
Did you remind us what you did?
If we don't try to wordsmith those other ones, like how would we word the application of these?
Something ahead of this.
Yeah.
Heat packs.
I think most places have those hot pack covers. We just use that in the directions.
Just some type of, you can do some cover, you can say some type of barrier. Coverage really, I mean, it's columns.
Well, I was thinking something, yeah, I was thinking something like to put it in a hot pack cover with like 1 or 2 towels. And if you don't have those hot pack covers, use 6 to 8 towels,
I mean, every place I've ever, like, I said, I don't have a hydroxylator, but every place I've ever been at or worked at that had them.
Covers, yeah.
Covers when applicable or when available or.
Or if it's not available, then there's like a parenthetical that addresses like consulting your DC if you don't have those.
Well, you just use more towels.
Hmm?
You just use more towels.
I thought you guys meant you were removing that, but that makes sense.
So I think what I'm still stuck on is, do we need to call this application of hydroxylator packs? Or is this application of moist heat where we're gonna then talk about the moist heat and pads as well? Because this could be different language. You know, cause like this, they need to be returned to the water afterwards.
The only time people have said moist heat has been to reference these in my experience.
We call ours moist heat patch. Because I'm not even gonna practice it today. Because the question is there much of a difference, other than like the hydroxyl packs are obviously heavier.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about in the other.
So like we have one that's 14 by 27
Yeah.
plug-in, like an old heating pad would be for
Oh,
home,
okay.
but it's got a cover on it that. Like with contact to the skin, it creates moisture. So it's deeper heat. Yeah, you combine.
Moist heat pad.
Yeah. And we use that because I will not clean out hydroxyl.
I don't either, my CAs do. They're at board meetings. Yesterday.
Clean it with paper.
I don't know. I don't know. That's not something I'm. Yeah, you're the master.
Right.
I cleaned them.
Oh, okay.
And then like a pack will leak and then the stuff gets stuck in the drain. So,
First world problems.
so that's something like you want to keep those things separate. So, okay, so if there's an umbrella, so if it's like application of moist heat and then there's a 1A, B or whatever.
Those are the two. So. Morning,
It's all moist.
the same thing, so getting this sheet. You just an umbrella and then use some heat. You just have extra things that are sensitive, make sure that you can remove the heat from the resistance and just kind of go into that next couple of sentences with both types of heat pad. Then to break it down into more some specific things, the reason we have job pleasure in the back in the water, this is the heat pad.
I think there's a section above where it said like moist heat includes, and then it kind of gave some examples, and then it list, then we kind of specified below, so that might be a good way to do it too. So how do we want to start that sentence?
Where's that moist heat includes statement?
I think we got rid of it. I can retype it for some reason, or if you just read it out loud. Or
The paragraph we got rid of doesn't say that.
Yeah.
It's act specifically talking about hydroxyl packs. But we can create that sentence. I was just looking to see. Okay, what did you say?
What do I write? Just start making a sentence. So
What
we'll,
did you said,
Or
like the general, like an opening to moist heat.
it's just say when utilizing or applying moist heat.
or what?
Applying.
Or utilizing or applying moist heat.
You just use that sentence from here, make sure that it's. Patients, we should have patients as a way of doing the one person seeing. So pause. None of what I call.
There's gonna be comment after.
Here?
If we feel that he was burning, after that, you can say something about. Depending on the sensitivity of the patient to the heat, more layers of covers and towels should be utilized. To ensure they are allowed to.
Those layers are files. And I'll put in the first sentence at assistance. I think that's what I'm trying to.
I mean, I think that's concise.
Mhm.
You have to get into all the layers. And it's huge.
Yeah. Okay, so then. we're Doing,
So, yeah, then do we split up hydraulic litter and most heat packs?
Do you want that picture? To me, it looks like diapers, but.
But that's fair.
they look like.
They use like little tongs to pull them out, so they bring finger, yeah.
Until you've done it last one, just. That's what I did.
Okay, so do we want this section at all? These,
Correct.
Yeah.
Direction.
are we gonna have a figure too?
No.
So you want me to remove this? Well, I guess this,
And that picture can go in the.
I have no idea how to spell that, is that right?
Yeah. Or it's, I say in my head, hydrocolloid.
So do we want to then like bold like? Down here, and then we can kind of describe it underneath this section?
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Or?
Right.
Because what do we want to say about the two separate, like what needs to be said?
Well, the application, like how to actually do it essentially. Right?
Have you pulled anything else?
Yeah, there is some. I can also look back and like format it accordingly. I think it's. We could just do application and then have like,
Well, that's the title.
that's true. But we're specifying, so.
Like what type of, right? Well, I mean, if we just, it's just a little blurb of, the pack should be placed in a commercial cover with two additional towels.
Packs should be placed.
I've called them packs.
In water?
Maybe we should.
Well,
say
that's
when you
exactly-
remove-
Yeah, or,
When you remove the hot packs from the water.
When heat packs are removed, they should be.
removed from the water.
Oops.
Water,
They,
they should be placed. Any commercial. Does it have to, should, yeah, or just hot pack?
No, don't be baby, just do the finger.
I always did, with little lips stick out of the water.
so when heat packs are removed, I guess they could, like whatever their office norm is, right? I guess if you're just supposed to grab it from suck it up.
Retread it.
I work banquets, I don't actually feel heat on tips of my fingers.
Use the tongs.
Should, heat packs should, well, okay. Should be
Commercial
placed-
feedback.
When heat packs are sleeping with the water. Place the commercial hot pack cover.
Period.
With,
Appropriate amount of towels.
Barrier.
Use as a barrier? Is it comma use as a barrier or no?
yeah, you're good. place the pack on location.
And to place it, probably want to say something about communicating with the patients. The appropriate amount of heat that we should be through.
And instruct patient to,
Conforming of course to lots, but again, some people have their sensitivities. Or we do something about revenues.
so they're not always gonna see if it's it's on the back.
We're instructing of signs that. Needs to warn.
Well, it's just a good place to put that one. But be sure they have a way of improving it.
Yeah, that's in 13.4,
Oh, okay.
application of moist heat.
Cause it'll be for both of the draft.
Yes.
Well, maybe, so, yeah, so maybe that line too should be above. Instruct the patient to communicate if the heat feels too hot or too intense, if the heat is too intense. But like in the. Should that be in the application of moist heat paragraph? And then all it is like 1 or 2 lines about how to put on a hydroculator and how to. put on it.
Or would you like that?
After utilized, I think. So,
Yeah.
second to last.
Direct before happens.
Thank you.
Yeah, picture.
Once treatment is over, return back to water and like salads and laundry.
Return. Okay. To the hydroculator?
Yeah,
So should this be bulleted? Steps, or good steps?
We have originally did that. I've done that. We could do like this could be the initial and then. Do this.
It's not super complicated or
then
like that many steps, so.
place the heat back on the patient. Oh, just leave the whole thing like that, it's one little paragraph.
Yeah.
I just, and it required.
We could also break it down. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be like this. I mean, and then
That.
that looks a little more list
Yep.
like.
Yeah.
Okay, so then our little picture, actually, let's do.
And there's a dash into the figure 6 in my job. That was the figure number and the title of the figure and others. So go down to the,
Go back to the picture.
yeah, so see there, what course you do.
Yeah, oh, I see,
Just add that.
Okay.
So then,
Already a section for the.
Well, yeah, it doesn't. It just says there's 2 basic types of heat pad, those that produce dry heat and those that produce moist heat. The moist heating pad utilizes a special cloth cover. Then it should be back, pulls moisture from the patient's skin as well as the surrounding fan. And that they're generally patient for home use.
so just remove this part and bring it up.
And you probably need to make it better bulk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but is that what you
Yeah.
want? Yeah. And we'll just remove this part. Okay, so I pulled this down, so we're not confused. I just wanted to use it as a sample. Of what we want it to look like. So we want this to say what? As a title? Heat pack? Or
Heating pad.
heat pack? Okay, and then we'll do figure whatever.
I mean,
I mean, it has. It's hard because you're supposed to just use the cover, because that's what makes contacts with the skin. So you need to make sure you have a lot of covers when you. So. Yes, if we place pad in. Show appropriate cover. Place pad on patient. This is number 2. He's ready to get rid of that first forward. So these require that you set. You have to turn them on, because they're not sitting in a heat, in a bath. So.
So you place it in the appropriate cover,
cover
then
and
you turn
turn
it on.
on, yeah.
The heating bed?
I
Is
mean,
there
that,
like a certain setting or is it just on off?
ours is already set, like it's set to what we want it.
Should we
so
say
can
consult,
turn it on.
consult supervisor regarding heat or?
Yeah, and so, because you can change the temperatures.
Regarding heat, regarding.
Regarding specific temperatures. And then really, once it's done, I mean, you take it off and put the cover in the locker. You just-
The heat pad on patient. Once it's done, once treatment is complete. Turn off. The heating pad,
Yeah. lock it. Those you do.
remove. The cover, thank you. It's like my bracelet.
Remove the, yeah,
And wash.
and lumber. I mean, when they get taken home, it's the same color.
do you wanna leave that paragraph in there?
This is from, yeah.
Should I go to 12?
Do we need it?
Is it necessary?
We just take it out and make it moist heating pad,
Yeah,
the title.
because that's the only difference, like the hydrocollator is already in the water. Yeah, and you know, this is a dry pad that you turn it on and it pulls in moisture from the air to then create the moisture. So there's just 2 different mechanisms of that.
So just change the titles.
Yeah.
You know what, most?
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we done with the heating pads now? Moist heat?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, hot wet compresses. Don't do this either. I don't know what to say.
Well, it's gonna be 13.5, so we'll start there.
So, chop it.
Oh,
Our massage therapists use it.
They do.
But they have warmers, like they'll take towels in the beginning of the day, wet them, roll them up and
Oh,
put in
yeah.
the thing that keeps it warm, so it's like a warm towel.
are they also CAs?
Yes. but
Yeah.
they're not doing it in the.
Yeah,
What's
I
this?
was wondering,
Yeah,
yeah.
these are just the private massages.
Are there CAs that do it though?
I don't know.
Better.
Because some CAs massage,
I'm just gonna mix it.
some CAs massage though, so.
No, but like, but it's, yeah.
But it's like
Spa treatment,
yeah.
not like,
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
yeah.
Because we get questions like this, that's what I'm asking. Okay, cool.
if they're designed for home, do we have to teach them how to do it here?
Would you be educating the patient about it? No?
I mean, I have never, I shouldn't say no. I have never. The patients read the direction on the box and they do it themselves.
Yeah.
Okay,
I wouldn't want to see it giving advice that because they follow that.
True.
They should give them here because they follow.
Mhm.
So. It's on the box, don't read the box and if they're going to use license.
on that.
Mhm.
Water bottles.
I'll picture your person guy with a hot water bottle, big old thermometer. We realize we're in 10.
Are they used? Or they just use it?
Oh my.
I think they're just used at home.
Yes.
Water baths and roll. Being so negative. Okay.
I guess it was rules.
Not
Naira.
You guys are just doing GPT.
Hey, team, look at this collaboration.
You wanna keep water baths and whirlpools, guys?
To heat arms and legs, so you're like standing over something.
Like, you don't need one at a time.
Like an.
It's like an arm or something.
That's not what I'm saying.
Like a little mini workout? Yeah, well, maybe that's how we used it in the PT or in the track, the ones in the training rooms, if I could sit in, but I mean,
Those surgery.
you're in a more comprehensive or places, you have a whirlpool?
No.
You have to change the water.
Yeah, every time.
It's good.
Oh, I have a story, I mean.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, start cutting this.
Take it.
Yeah.
What would you? It's like post-surgical, you put on like an ice sleeve and it circulates water.
Oh,
Would you put that under this?
It's a ball.
Or like,
Well, there's an ice section.
Okay. that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so
Like a joke.
Okay, cut it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
How do
Paraffin. Paraffin.
How do you?
Paraffin is lovely.
I really like it.
You can tell them how they're making.
I don't think so.
You just buy the waxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happening.
where is that paraffin?
Hmm?
Let's see this. Yeah, it probably needs to.
No.
So you could just say, delete it all the way up to paraffin baths are not, are an excellent treatment for for elbows.
Very good. Where is that?
Yeah,
The third
Yeah,
sentence.
it's just.
So delete the first two.
Oh, I see.
It starts with,
The
yeah,
method
to
of
this
doing it.
method. And then you want to change it to say
Paraffin
paragraph.
baths are excellent for the treatment.
Do we need to follow it, the steps where it talks about before treating?
Probably. I mean, there isn't a step by step thing.
So we could make that bullet point though.
Yeah.
So where would you like to begin the bullet points?
Involved, right?
So right here,
Yeah.
and just remove this first part?
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe not. Hold on, something's loading. Examine,
Yes.
my computer says pause. Here we go.
Do you do anything specific like it's of their hand or anything? Fingernails, or you just checking for rules and stuff?
Yeah. Yes. I have not checked the.
Yeah, can we get rid of that much?
This one?
A candy for mine?
No.
I mean, we,
No, if you're self-regulated, but sometimes it's really wrong. They'll be set, they'll have them show on their side.
I only have, yeah, I mean, I only have a couple of years using them. I've never checked. It was in the face.
Yes, no, that.
Yeah,
You want to remove the last bullet point? So you guys said earlier.
I think so.
Yeah, that's something we see.
Yeah, the CA wouldn't.
yeah. So then it would be next bullet point. So it feels like it's missing a line. It's like
Yeah.
immerse the extremity or dip the extremity in.
What word would you like to use? Place. Immerse. We're gonna do this.
I think that should be the bullet.
Immerse what?
Immerse the extremity.
Oof.
What?
Honestly, I was like, this is like totally a guess, but I'm still that.
In the wax.
You don't like the ones?
No, I didn't know how to spell extrusion. It's all sick. Could go either way. And then
Wax
period.
and remove.
That's the percent that we use wax.
Okay, so paraffin.
Everything down.
Oops. In the paraffin bath. Oops. Oh yeah, it uses immerse down here. It's probably good. Okay. 10 to 12 times, is that accurate?
It's more than language.
I would say good. I would say we take this process until.
I say 4 to 6.
Okay, that's good.
Just until it fit covers. I think that's fine. You don't need to have a number.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, do you have little booties or things or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, immediately after the last immersion, wrap the area in wax paper or plastic wrap and a dry towel, is that right? Okay, the patient can be left in this wrap for. Oh,
I mean, it's gonna cool in less than
Yeah.
20, 30 minutes. I mean, I'm.
we're up to.
I don't think the last one should be in there, leaving it immersed. 'Cause that's where like the sides of the thing can be hot. Yeah, they're trying to hold their hand but not touch.
You're
Sides.
supposed to do it quickly. to get it.
Yeah.
I just leave the whole.
Yeah.
You want to become part of the machine.
We put wrap the wax paper in a dry towel or mitt. Just leave it.
So wax paper, plastic wrap, dry towel or a mitt, or
Cause you wrap it in the plastic and then you put a towel.
Okay. And dry towel or.
Well, how about
We have mitts.
wrap the area in wax paper or plastic wrap and cover with a dry towel?
Is that 2 Ts?
Mhm. Well, that's how to take it off, that next paragraph. Paraffin will surround the small joints, leaks and soften when treatment is complete, unwrap the extremity, peel off the paraffin and return it to the paraffin back.
I think that's the full of the jiggers.
Take out the person.
So the first thing is.
We're not looking for something.
And then make that.
Cool. This document is very nice. Wow, cool, awesome. I'm just gonna make a little note and I'm gonna say bullet point. Okay. And then where would we cut this out? Like, would the paraffin should be replaced be the next one?
Or should that be another?
Hey.
Should the dirt and debris, starting with that, be just like another paragraph on its own, not a bullet point per se?
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted?
No,
No,
not in the list.
yeah, not,
Yeah, and then can you bring that last bullet point back into the paragraph again?
so like,
You want this one here?
Yeah.
Back up?
yeah. And then,
Oh, I see, and you want this just to be below,
yeah,
like that,
Yeah.
without the bullet point, okay.
Okay.
because we started the little paragraph, right?
Yeah, and then this is gonna be,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
13, whatever.
That's perfect for 13. Okay, so then now we need to bump infrared heat up, right?
Oh, yes.
And,
That'll be.
No, that'll be DP.
so infrared goes all the way down here.
yes.
No, so infrared goes above 13.
So you want this whole thing above 13 though? Is that what you're saying?
Just,
That's the whole
Yeah.
thing though.
oh, yeah.
So this whole thing.
Could you just move that one paragraph down? The whatever
Yeah.
DP.
You want it below infrared or further down?
It's before full therapy.
And we want this to be another 13 point whatever.
Whatever.
Let me see, 13.9, okay.
Formatting.
My next original typed comment is in paragraph 2, but I'll wait and see how we change it before. And
Oh, it's probably a good place to start, actually.
Well, it's just,
Yeah.
so it says in that second paragraph, the lamp has wired or filaments that are heated until they radiate. Is that, it's missing something. Yeah, that.
Wired something.
You tell me.
It's probably what wires or.
Oh, yes.
Wires.
That's how much I know about.
But it's not necessarily, I think, infrared heat is dry heat instead of uncomfortable source of superficial heat, like the other superficial are comfortable.
Right, yeah.
So just remove comfortable.
Because it is the only one that's dry, so far, right, we talked about.
Even, I
No.
mean, so are the other ones.
Well, do you
So it's just dry.
Infrared heat is a dry. Is it dry? Is that all? Is it dry superficial?
There's a heat. You don't need to do like podcasts and podcasts. It's official.
Yeah, this is-
That doesn't mean it's not necessarily.
What's the next one?
The whole paragraph?
Do we?
Yeah.
Say the whole versus the.
So you can say,
I mean, they're,
you could say something, you can leave the last sentence, some infrared heat lamps have movable reflectors. I mean,
So just the middle section?
Well, no, hold on.
hold on,
So
because one looks like a heat lamp and one looks coiled, and that's, you know,
That's all it needs to be.
yeah, there you go.
There we go, what she said.
Yep.
So that's
All you
what's
need.
there if we remove the middle part, right?
Yeah, but less words.
Okay, sure. Step one, remove. Step two.
Why, there's something that you want to keep in there?
Yeah, Karen.
Yeah, Karen.
Because it doesn't matter if it's glass or if it's a wired screen, right? I mean,
So, there 2 types when you can start.
The question would be, is it on the test?
Doesn't have to be.
Well, soon to not be. If it is.
Heat bulb looks like a lamp.
If anything, you should just know what an infrared heat is. It's different than a microwave or
Yeah,
whatever.
okay.
Right?
So do we like this last sentence?
Yeah.
Cool. So
Yeah.
then we go to, okay, wait, hold on.
Sure, why not?
I just realized we were. Because I like source.
Do you guys actually use this?
There's gotta be better pictures.
I use the heat lamp for my chicks.
It's still.
Just before you adjust them.
That's, yeah.
I'm just gonna say new photo. Craig, you get to figure that out, okay?
Hey, no.
New photo for the
That's
infrared? Okay.
It's set place.
There's also acupuncture needles in that picture.
We started
Closely.
this morning. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, man.
On one leg.
Oh, yeah, there is.
There's acupuncture needles.
Yeah, see.
Oh.
But we can Photoshop that, can you? I know it's kind of.
The quality of this.
Yeah, put a
photo
big
is
smiley
so
face on the
poor.
groin.
Okay,
Or.
Good.
This, no, but look,
Or.
you guys were so ready though, you know.
Okay.
No, because you said everything.
Yeah.
We do need to say, no contact.
I think the first paragraph. Page numbers. 27.
Oh, you don't wanna know.
Get rid of that sentence.
Just if applied cautiously.
There's the little verse.
Do you want me to delete it?
Huh? What do you
Delete?
guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
Okay.
risk to everything.
Delete.
Informed consent.
reduce this quantity. So when we did the moist heat, or the moist heat, did we have, where was the first indications, the contraindications we had, is that,
Let's look. So what we did is superficial heat therapy indications for and contraindications for.
okay. I wanna look at. Yeah,
Come on, what's gonna do for your back massage? Or can we add some stuff that's on here into that?
Yeah.
Spectrum.
Recommendations about there.
Chronic spring strains. That's a, yep.
Non-acute.
These are good ones. Yes, swelling of non-acute. Island swelling. and spring strain. I don't think we need it.
Yeah.
What do you want to read?
Hold on one second.
Because the contraindications are the same too.
So there's a list of application too, if you read the application up.
Sweet.
That's a long.
But I think that was one of my comments, do we want that application? I think that's been a consistent question of mine.
Yeah.
There's some through.
Yeah.
She has a question.
Okay. 14.1 and 14.2 are the same in like the heat header, the superficial heat header, so we can get rid of that. Yes. Wow. Yeah.
And then the application, if you want it like that. We haven't named the application sections in the previous section.
No, we can just change that to
Yeah.
like everything else, yeah.
Just do bullets.
Do you want it before these two paragraphs?
So I think those paragraphs can go.
In the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's good. There we go.
That's
But then just mix bullets like the other ones.
Yeah.
Gotta change them.
You mix needles with the paragraph.
In the number,
Oh.
the second,
One second.
We didn't say anything about positioning them.
I'm gonna move these up because we actually have the application before the picture in the last one and we want to be consistent.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
Go with it.
Here we go.
The second bullet, can you get rid of as instructed in the introduction?
Do we need that? Because we didn't say anything about positioning them in the moist heat. Well, some hydrocolor.
I think that the only reason why you'd want to keep it is because you do have to expose skin, right,
Yeah,
for this?
well, so should it say instead expose position patient and expose the area for treatment or treatment area?
Not a bad idea to leave drape in there. I can see somebody like gonna, yeah.
And that's on our training syllabus too.
And drape the patient to appropriately expose the treatment area?
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
And we don't have. Periods or anything, kinds of the bullets of the last ones, right?
We do. You want periods or no periods?
No, that's what I'm asking, just as long as it's consistent with the previous versions of these things.
Start the treatment. We're inspecting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Craig, what are we inspecting for?
Huh?
I mean, you're like inspecting for what?
I know, just
You-
inspect the treatment area.
I mean, I guess you're looking for cuts.
Any contribution?
Maybe, yeah, maybe a new tattoo, rash.
Oils, but it's political oils and.
We don't have cuts and tattoos listed in contraindications. I don't think we even spell that.
We can do whatever we want.
I mean, should, yeah, then the questions come rolling in. Or Heather has to deal with it.
By treatment area, they're talking about the area that's gonna be treated, correct? Okay. So it just makes me laugh that there's remove all metal, like, they have any piercings, like,
Yeah,
Yeah, that too.
Because they will heat up.
Yep,
Oh, we didn't know what that.
yeah.
yeah, and so like
That-
and it doesn't talk about, yeah, it doesn't talk about tattoos or anything like that. So,
The doctor's still brace. Take your legs off.
So that infrared, was it over the needles or those away from the needles? That picture of it. So is that, yeah,
To actually do. Cervical point, inspect the treatment area and remove all metal.
there you go.
What did you say? About the picture?
the picture, remember you should point out the needles,
Yeah.
is that infrared only those needles?
It's a special type of acupuncture.
And remove.
That's
We don't need
penetrating.
to check it again.
Inspect the treatment area and remove all metal.
well,
All steamy. Is it the
Be careful. Excellent.
Could you do that on fix and wear them fix?
Well, yes, because sometimes they do sinus.
Don't
They used to do sinus stuff.
you have to be careful? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
Put some metal.
Yeah.
Metal sunglasses. Metal frame sunglasses.
You need to wear silicone. Could you do it with silicone piercing? Would you have to wear the silicone piercing?
I don't know.
Why is it, it's.
Huh?
Says if the patient feels too warm, or you think his skin is too warm,
Yeah.
it would be like.
And then we see it here again.
Okay, so. I'm confused. Is there a towel used in addition to the draping? So if draping into the face and place a towel over the treatment area?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, what's the point of the towel here? This isn't, hopefully, red, don't put red. Or nice.
Yeah, isn't it all drugged over the skin? What's the time?
Yeah.
Oh, exposed area.
So I thought, I don't know what the towel's for.
I mean, you can see the towels are draping other areas. but other than that,
Yeah, we already talked about draping it.
I know,
I say delete the bill.
This one?
you're looking,
Where's
I haven't done that forever.
I need more towel. Don't treat me with that much towel.
Most of what I see for the face is cosmetic.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, diatom, though. Oh, no, diatom is used one of the lungs. Bronchitis.
We just take that one, I can use it. Mhm.
Make sure the onions.
All right, while Michelle's looking that up, can we look at the last 3?
Yeah, do we need the heat is more effective with place fitting into
Just kidding.
Yeah, that's.
How is it possible? Like,
I would-
you'd move ahead of the.
Oh, I see. Well, wouldn't you just do this?
I just believe that second, so.
Yeah.
We have to say once or twice a day.
Should we second the last one, can just be on the screen? Below the actual process, that's me. Right?
No, I think it's good there, 'cause it's,
There.
yeah, but,
I guess your time.
no John, because I feared. underneath on that. Is it farther or further? That's.
I think it's further.
We need once or twice a day.
Huh?
That last one once or twice a day.
Yeah. I mean, it's, I guess, it's gonna be what the DC tells them to do.
I mean, who's coming in twice a day to get this treatment?
Oregon once a day,
It's farther,
farther.
farther is a literal distance and further is.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're twice.
The further, it's scary.
No.
Yeah, you can go 2 separate things. So.
I just removed it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Love it. Boom.
Okay.
I can't find anything for the face that's not cosmetic. It says there are 3 types of diathermy: shortwave, microwave, and ultrasound.
You change the date.
Is it like Alzheimer's percentage?
That's what sounds waves in your tissue.
But this is how we define it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. BP.
Point 10. Example.
Yeah, so you can see. You kind of both that and the handle. Okay, so then you gotta pull up.
Oh, you're losing the root.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take a break.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where it is. But I think
Okay, we're gonna take a break for how long?
Sounds that.
it.
Hill 2.
Let's use the
Sounds good, thanks.